What is going on YouTube? It's Sank and we are back with another one. Now in this drop, coming at you guys with a couple of plays and I bring to attention ahead of next week in these markets. But before I kick things off, I'd like to help out the channel by hitting that like button because it keeps the show rolling. You know what time it is, we're just moments away from kickoff in these markets Monday morning, and I want to use this as an opportunity to steer you guys in the right direction, bring a few plays to your attention and let you know how we're going to move accordingly with them to hit success in these markets. Now those of you who've been following the journey on the daily know we've hit major success this week, just gone with tons of our plays from Roku to Revolve to our rookie of the portfolio. That's our newest member, Danaeus. That one's also on the move right now. Now it's been great to hear from a lot of you guys who've been connecting with me over the last couple of days, letting me know the levels of success you've been hitting with the plays, and I'm going to share a couple of them with you guys. It's been amazing to read and hear all the stories and journeys of you guys, and I'll let you know we are just getting started. We have a ton more room to grow in a lot of our portfolio plays, so it's going to continue to be hitting success and winning in these markets. Now in this one, I've got a jam-packed one for you as always. I'm looking to help you guys level up, put you on some game, and ensure we continue to hit success. So let's run the first one. So we're going to kick things off here. That's ticker symbol CZR, that's Caesars Entertainment. Now, this is an old school gaming gambling play with a rich portfolio of casinos and properties. Now if we do check in on Friday's performance, this one was down 2% on the day, but on reflection of the week guys, this one is trading sideways, i.e. consolidating, and if we really see what's going on, check out that 3-month stock price. You guys know it's not about the single game day performance, it's about how they move over the entire season. This one's still on that upwards trend, but right now they're on a healthy pullback off their highs of over $111. So now's the time to be accumulating your position in this one. Now, as a matter of fact, check out that performance on the day on Friday. This one dropped down to $100, and over at the Discord, we snapped this one up at that point in time, and they closed up at around $102 off the bounce of that mark. Now, if you guys want to get up on the plays as soon as possible, be notified when I buy and sell immediately, check out the top link in the description. Now check this out, I'm holding 13 shares in this one, my return's about 15%. A lot of you guys ask me, when's the right time to be averaging up on your plays? Now there's 3 criteria for this. The first being, you don't have enough exposure to the play in your portfolio. So as I say, I'm holding 13 on this one. The value is about 1,000. That's on the weaker side for me because a fully built out position in my portfolio is a value of about 5,000. So it's as if I'm fielding this play once a week. Whereas you want to be fielding your star plays every single day. So I'm looking to increase my position off the back of the dips that we are seeing in the markets right now on this play. The second is that your average, they're not likely to touch that again. So I've got an average on this one of $88. Last time we saw this average was back in the back end of March, okay? So I'm not expecting this play to drop down to $88. I'm expecting them to consolidate where they're at right now in the low hundreds. If the market really gets rough, in the high 90s. So I'm going to continue to build my position here. The third is that you continue to see growth potential in the play, and right now $102, this play is far from over, okay? Because as we continue to go through economic reopening, as I said, that rich portfolio of casinos and properties they have is about to see a turnaround. You're about to see them clock in great numbers in their next set of financials and the rest through the year. So I'm expecting this one to close out the year around $130 to $135. So that's big upside on that current stock price where they're at in the low hundreds. Okay, so right now on this play guys, the transfer window is open, so if you haven't already done so, recruit this one to your team. The next one I've got for that's ticker symbol LOVE, that's Lovesac. Now this is becoming one of our veteran plays because we picked this one up in January, so they've done about half the season with us, and in that time we made about 40% on our money. Now check this, it was much higher at one point, it was about 50% before another healthy pullback. So we've seen this one drop recently from over $90 to where they're at right now in the mid 70s. Now, when your star players have a couple of bad days, you don't get rid of them, especially if you know what they've been doing off the pitch. And we know this one's been opening up showrooms, so I'm expecting the footfall's going to increase as we go for reopening, just driving up business activity. So it's only a matter of time before they start performing again how they used to, climbing back up to that $90 mark. As a matter of fact, this one's had a good run over the last couple of days. Last time we spoke about this play, they're around $69. I said add them here. They've had 2 good days. That's brought them up to the mid 70s. So they're already starting their climb. So the idea is to continue to accumulate your position in this one if you haven't already done so at these levels before they continue to rise. Now there might be that short-term volatility, of course it's the markets, but you guys know what to do. Just take full advantage of any weakness in the price that you get on this one. Now to put you guys on some game. this is a play that isn't known to retail investors, okay? So this is one that's got a high institutional ownership. So you're not going to see other YouTubers covering this one. You're not going to see too much coverage on this play. The institutional ownership on this one is over 90%. Now, the institutions, that's the hedge funds, the money managers. They know what time it is on the play. They've been eating well off this one, and so have our family. As I said, at one point we're up 50% on this play, and we will regain those types of levels. Now, when it comes to plays, I'm always doing a check-in on how much institutional ownership or how much retail ownership they has. Those plays with the high retail ownership, you want to exercise a bit of caution, because it's those types of plays that have that inflated price tag where they've moved off away from fundamentals because of retail euphoria. Now, it's those types of plays that typically I'll move with them in the short term. Okay, so when there's that retail euphoria, those plays get overextended, start driving upwards, I can sell it at that point before they come back down. You guys know things are always gonna reconfigure back to the fundamentals at some point in time. So I just want to give you guys a heads up on this one. Now, in terms of how we move with this one going into next week, as I say, they're by where they're at right now in the mid 70s. Even better if you catch them in the low 70s, okay? This is a play that will get back up to the 90s, close out the year somewhere in the mid 90s. Let's get to the next one. The next one I've got for that's ticker symbol HITI, that's high tide. Now, in preparation for the big day tomorrow, I want to cover this one off. Now, for a lot of you, this will be a new draft to your portfolio, so I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on. Over the season, this one's had its ups and downs. We've seen this one at $12 at the high. Right now, they're standing in the mid 8s. And you guys know it's not about where these players are at the midway point in the season, it's about where they end up. And this is a big potential play. When you guys add these rookies to your team, those are the new plays. You got to give them time to heat up. And right now, this play is heating up, okay? So they are making higher highs, higher lows. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. The momentum is building in this one. Now, as I say, the spotlight is going to be on this play tomorrow. They are taking center stage because earnings are being released. Now, I'm expecting them to follow suit with all of our other plays. I've smashed earnings this season because I put you guys in fundamentally sound businesses with a lot of upside. Now, this, you guys got to realize, I'm expecting this to be a short-term winner, but a medium to long-term smash hit for your portfolios, okay? So right now, where they're at in the mid-80s, they're still a buy, okay? Because there's tons of upside on this one. So if you haven't already added this one to your portfolio, recruited this one to your team, make sure you guys get in on the action tomorrow on this play. Alright, so those are the plays I've got for this one and the strategy to go with. There's a lot of moving parts in these markets right now. I want you guys fully equipped for tomorrow's opening bell in the stock market. So I'll be checking in with you guys later tonight just to cover up a couple of more plays and let you guys know the moves we're going to be making there to ensure that all round, collectively, we continue to hit success in these markets. So if you're rock with the channel, you know what time it is. With DAC out of my price range, that's the Neos. Does that mean I could be looking for other shipping stocks like ZIM or DNK? My guess is if one shipping company goes up, the shipping sector should go up too. For example, if Tesla goes up, the other EV companies go up too. So to wrap this one up, I'm going to share this one with you. Now I'm going to pull up ticker symbol DAC, that's the Nails. Now this is a fire opportunity that I put you guys in a couple of weeks back and we're already hitting success in this one. We're up almost 10% on the week, and those of you guys who have been sticking to the blueprint and you got in with me on this one, you guys are already hitting major wins on this play and there's more room to rise. Now I want to extract a few things from your question because it was a fire one. First of all, you mentioned you're not chasing this play, and that is one of the best traits you can have as an investor because it will save you money and make you money. You guys know there's always entry points in these plays, and this one's run up, and I say there's a next entry point coming when it pulls back to the mid or low 70s. At that point in time, if you're not already on board in this one, then you can get into the play and rise them back up and hit the wins with us on this play. Now, you also touched on the concept of sympathy plays, and this is something I want the whole family to be aware of because it's an opportunity to make money in these markets. This is where one play in a sector moves up and other plays in the same sector move up with it. And we've seen that over the last week with the tech space, for example. In terms of the shipping industry, the Neos isn't like a Tesla. It doesn't have the same type of pull in the market. The Neos is more like a Li Auto because you've got to remember the investment thesis here that I told you guys about is they were undervalued versus their peer set, okay? Just like a Li Auto was. That's why you've seen that rise in Li Auto over the last couple of months, the same way you've seen that momentum, that rise in the Neos. Now, in terms of other shipping plays, the Neos is the one that I'm most researched in. most well-rounded, know this one inside out. I'm sure there's other opportunities out there in the shipping space. But as I say, what you want to do is you want to do a check-in on the fundamentals, ensure those plays are undervalued to ensure they've got the same type of pull upwards that the NEOS has. Alright, so that wraps up for this one. If you've got any questions for me, drop them down below and I get back to you guys. When I say I appreciate you. On your way out, do light up that comment section for me. And if you're new, join the movement and I'll catch you on the next one.